So welcome back to the next episode, to the next segment of this video. Remember, we are discussing about business ideas that you can do in order to earn a decent income, as well as make money that can help you get started in your financial journey, as well as improve your life. Now, the other business idea is selling clothes and toys, especially second-hand. Although this second-hand business for clothes is not, it's not that promisable due to this coronavirus. But for example, especially kids clothes, kids keep growing. The dress or the shirt a 6 months old baby wore, this kid cannot wear the same cloth when he or she is 1 year or 2 years or 3 years. So for them, it's more recurring. It's a recurring thing. You need the parents or the person needs to keep on buying, so you can get into that business. Of course, it needs capital, and sometimes you don't have to have capital. You can be the one breaking, you can be the middleman, whereby you go to sellers, you take pictures of what they have, then you market the pictures, whether online, on your WhatsApp, on your Facebook, and if you get a customer, they pay, you go and take the product from the seller or the store and bring it to the customer, and the customer pays you, you take your money, pay the rest. So you've made money. Again, toys are things you cannot overlook. Kids love playing with toys, so people will always buy toys for their kids. So this is something you can consider, as well as there are a lot of second-hand toys you can buy online. You can order online, then you sell to the people, either online or within your neighborhood. Then we have the other one is kitchenware and electronics. Now, we've seen a lot of people, a rise of people wanting to upgrade their kitchen. They want to have this kind of designs of plates, pots, you name them, kitchenware. Yeah? So you can decide to buy in bulk from someone, or from a market, from a wholesaler. Then you come and sell it to people individually, especially if you live in an estate where there are so many people and they are people who don't have the time to go to wholesalers. You can take that burden and go to the wholesaler, buy the kitchenware, bring them to these people, and they'll buy. People will always buy kitchenware because they'll need to eat, and they cannot eat from the pot. They'll eat from plates, So if your kitchenware is of good quality, you will get people buying it. You can also choose to source from wholesalers outside the country through drop shipping. So you buy directly from the manufacturer, and then you import it to your respective country and then sell it. The advantage of buying from the manufacturer, most of the time the price is lower, and if you look at the shipping cost, it may not be that expensive compared to buying from a wholesaler in your locality, who will have factored in all costs, including rent for that store and salaries and all that. So you can choose to do drop shipping. You get it from the manufacturer directly, bring it to you, then sell it. Then the other one is baking. Well, baking is something else. I'm in this group, I think it's on Facebook, for bakers, and honestly, the cakes that I see there, they're just amazing, and people bake amazing things. Now, you can do baking, and this is baking is not like cooking food or selling food, because selling food, this is food that we eat every now and then. You eat lunch. But when it comes to baking, especially like, for example, something like a cake, people don't eat a 1 kg cake every day, but they might want a cake for a special occasion like a birthday, a wedding, a graduation. So when you learn how to bake and then know how to decorate, you can start doing it as a business. And the good thing with baking, it's something you can learn through YouTube videos. You can watch videos, follow the recipes, and you'll end up with the product. The only problem comes in decorating. There's a time I saw somebody ordered a cake, and the person who said she can deliver did not deliver to the standards of what the customer expected. So when it comes to baking, honestly, be honest. If you cannot deliver what a client wants, especially clients will send you pictures like, I want a cake that looks like this, can you make it? If you know you cannot make it, please be sincere and tell the person, honestly, this one I cannot make it. And you as a customer, when you are ordering a cake or whatever that looks a certain design, be open-minded and ready to add more money where needed. Because I've seen, again, some people, they want a very fancy complicated cake, but they don't want to give the money, they don't want to pay the money that will be required to put in such an effort. So as an entrepreneur who is a baker, focus on harnessing your skills and be able to deliver as per the client's expectation. And you as the customer, be ready to add or pay more in case it's needed to have the design that you want. Now the good thing with baking is, people celebrate birthdays, people have occasions every now and then, and they want to have a cake, have cookies, have muffins, so you can do that. Again, you can also do baking for breakfast snacks like muffins, cookies. So if you know how to do that, which you can learn on YouTube, you can go do that and then start selling. And from all these business ideas I'm sharing, the key thing is marketing. Learn how to market your product. You may have a good product, but your marketing is terrible, or you don't know how to market, so you'll not get clients. As well as learn how to package your products. Don't package things like someone who is sleeping. Do it in a way that it can attract customers. Put in the work. Then the other one is offering online services. Now, the pandemic has resulted to most people starting businesses here and there, and most people are not aware of things like virtual assistants. They're not able to do all the administration work for their services, for their businesses, or they are not able to do the financial services for their businesses. So what do? You if you're good with admin work, you can become a virtual assistant for a business. Now, the good thing with being a virtual assistant is you don't need to go to that office. You may not even meet your client, but you will connect with him or her, and they will be sending you the things that they need to be done, the emails they need to be composed and sent out, all the admin work. Again, when it comes to the financial side, you may offer services like bookkeeping for businesses, especially small businesses. You may offer as well accounting services, and again help businesses to file their taxes. Because if someone is an entrepreneur and they've started their business, their focus is getting clients, being able to get money to sustain the business, so they may not focus on the accounting side of it, or the taxation side of it, or the bookkeeping side of it. Now you come in and bridge in the gap, and that is one of the things that we do at at Financial Wellness Center, we do offer such services, especially when it comes to bookkeeping. We teach entrepreneurs how to do bookkeeping, or if you would be interested in becoming in offering such a service, we can as well teach you. We also do have an academy for entrepreneurs where we get to cover these aspects of a business, that is bookkeeping, accounting, taxation, all those things we do cover in Entrepreneurs Academy, just to help an entrepreneur who may not be able to afford such services at a fee, or hire someone to do that. Now, the good thing with online services, you do not need capital to start. You just need to be you, have the knowledge, and be able to deliver. But when it comes to especially financial services, please, if you do not have any background in finances, especially taxation and accounting, don't get into it. You know, I've seen people who think, okay, I think I can do that. Then when you're given the work, you do a terrible job. Don't get into something you do not have the qualification to do it. It will ruin your reputation and harm you, especially when you do a shoddy job. So do things you know. Again, you can as well start still on the online services. You can start, no, that's another one. So still on the online financial services or online services, you can do that for businesses or small businesses. Then the next idea is be a middleman for a certain product or service. Now, this is where you bridge the gap between buyer and the seller. If I realize that I have sellers of, for example, rice, and they're not able to reach to the buyers, or maybe I know where I can get the same rice at a cheaper price, what I'll do is I'll go to the seller. I tell him or her that I have customers who need rice, give me a good price, and then I deliver it to the customer, and when the customer pays me, I take my commission, you take yours. Again, as well, I've seen this commission thing working as well in real estate. You can help people, especially when people are looking to shift houses. You can help them find a house, and once they like the house, what do? You get your commission from the landlord. So a landlord pays you, or you come into an agreement with the landlord, and she or he tells you, if you fill up, maybe the landlord has like 5 houses that are empty, so the landlord can tell you, if you fill up these houses, for each house I'll give you maybe 5% or 10% or this amount. So what you do, you go look for people who are looking for houses, and then you take them for a visit to view. Or actually, this is what I've seen happening, especially where I am, is what these real estate brokers are doing. They are doing a virtual visit, so you don't have to bring the client. You go to the house, you do a very nice video about the house, then if a client likes it, you send the video to the client. If he or she likes the house and wants it, they'll have to now come do the paperwork, or you can do it online, and they pay the money directly to the landlord's account, and you get your commission. So that's easy. You don't need any capital. You don't need to be a landlord to be able to earn money. So again, even in real estate, when people want to buy things like land, or they want to lease land, you can be a middleman, then you earn capital. Think about this. If someone wants to buy land worth 5 million, or what, and the seller, and you market this land to that person, and the seller agrees to give you 10% if the land is sold, you get a customer who buys the land. What will you get? 10% of 5 million. That is a cool $500,000 you have with you. So land, you can do this as easily as you can. The key thing in this kind of a business is you need to be a people's person. You need to know how to market. You really need to be a good marketer, and you need to be you need to be able to persuade people to buy whatever you are selling to them. And yeah, then the other one is digital marketing services. Now, sometimes back, I think an year or I'm not sure, there was this course that was being a digital marketing course that was being offered for free by Google, and you get a certificate, because I remember I did it, and there was so much information and knowledge that they were teaching there that I used in my business, and I've even used it to advise people who I know they are struggling to get their businesses online. And this is something I learned for free, you see. So, and since we are in a season where everything is online, everything is getting digital, everyone is trying to get into the social platforms, get such kind of a course and then offer that service. Become a social media executive. Manage people's Facebook pages, manage their groups, manage their Instagram, manage their YouTube. You can even become a moderator for them and they pay you. That's basically digital marketing. So this is something you can, do it. It's a service. You don't need a capital. Like for the people I did for, now I rarely do that unless you really ask me and I see you need help. But for the people I did for, they paid, and that was just money I didn't even I didn't have to sweat that much. And then considering the course, I got it for free during lockdown. It's something you can do it as well. Get the course, learn it. Yes, it will cost you your bundles, but if you look at the skill that you are acquiring, it's way better. And now that we're in a season where people are trying to get digitized, small businesses want to get digital, and people are online most of the time, why don't you empower yourself and start earning from it? So digital marketing is another business idea you can put into action and be able to earn money. I've also seen there are people who are in business but they have no idea how to create a Facebook page. They have no idea how to do a Facebook ad. They have no idea how to set up an online event. They have no idea how to do a virtual event. If you know how to do those things, which they are so easy, you can package yourself and offer such a service. Again, as I mentioned earlier, packaging matters. And also ensure you have a portfolio. Don't say you are a digital marketing executive and when people look even in your Facebook account, they see nothing like digital marketing. All they see are just crazy memes. So learn how to package yourself. And then the other one is teach an online course. This one, I think I would say it again and again. If you are good at something, convert it into a course. Personally, I am so good when it comes to matters of finances, by the grace of God. So I've done a lot of online courses. I've taught a lot of online courses. There's even a time we were doing WhatsApp classes, and then due to the high volume and so many things being in the pipeline, we still do them and people pay. So whatever you are good at, are you good at interior decor? Are you good at marketing? Are you good, whatever you are good at, or whatever you studied in school that you know very well, you are good at it, why not monetize it? Why not teach someone about it? I've also seen people even teaching you how, for example, if your YouTube has been has grown very well, built a very good platform, You can teach people how to do the same. What did you do to get there? How did you do it? You can offer it as a course, and people will pay so long as you package and deliver whatever you are teaching in a better and excellent way. So don't say you have nothing to do. How? What did you study? What are you good at? Package it. If, for example, if you're a Christian and maybe God has helped you, you know the word, package it, teach it online. If you are into the music industry, you have that great voice, you know how to play that instrument, play it very well, then package it, then sell it online. People will pay for that. So teach an online course. It may take time to build the relationship with your audience and get customers, but the more consistent you are, the more people gain trust and they will sign up for your classes. So up to now, I'm counting, I've already shared 16 business ideas that you can do that don't need much capital, and some need zero capital to help you earn an income. So I believe if you watch this video keenly with a pen and paper, you won't miss out on one idea that you can do in your locality and be able to make money. And once you actualize that idea and you're making money, please don't forget me. Remember to come to my YouTube channel and subscribe, and as well write me a message on Facebook or wherever. Write me and tell me, this idea you shared, I did it. I always love reading such comments and stories. So don't forget us once you do it and it works. Come and give us feedback, and sometimes I like highlighting such kind of people so that they can inspire and encourage other people who are scared to get in. Now, the 17th business idea is agribusiness. Now, we did a show with an agribusiness expert in one of our Wealth Wednesday episode, which I encourage every person who is watching this video to watch that video. Now, in this video, I had an agribusiness expert who came and shared with us what you need to do, what you need to consider, the pros and cons of agribusiness before you can get into that industry or that business. Now, you may think, or you may say, agribusiness is just me planting some vegetables, maybe in my balcony or in my kitchen garden or in my land, and that's it. But you have to learn how can you make it, maximize it to make money, or how can you do it in large scale and make money. People have to eat, people have to, people must buy food. Not everyone can do agribusiness, especially in urban areas. Not everyone can have a kitchen garden. So you can choose to, and people want fresh things, so you can choose to venture into agribusiness and sell your produce to people. And the good thing with agribusiness, when you're starting, you don't really need that much. You don't need to start in a complicated manner that you're the one, bringing all the tractors, the machines to. No. If you are starting out and you do not have any capital, you can start with the small things that you have. Maybe buy seedlings and then water, and sometimes the rain is there. Like, for example, vegetables, you just buy seedlings, you come and plant, and if it's the rainy season, rain pours, after a few days your vegetables come up, you do the plowing and all that, and then you can sell the vegetables. So agribusiness is a good business idea you may consider, and this is especially to those people who, there are people who just are passionate about agribusiness, they are passionate about farming. So if you're very passionate about it, you can do that. As well as in agribusiness, you can be an agribusiness expert, just like the friend I hosted in the Wealth Wednesday show. in as much as she's into agribusiness, she has converted it to become a consultancy. So she is a consultant consulting in matters to do with agribusiness. So you too can do it once you have mastered the art and you are able to share some insights with people who would want to join the industry. Again, one thing I want to highlight when it comes to agribusiness, please focus on giving good quality. Don't go and inject hormones to your plants or poultry or whatever animals to come and sell to people. Then people start getting sick or getting food poisoning because you overused some chemicals in a bid to harvest faster. Don't be too greedy. So at this point we are gonna take a break. We'll take a break again, and then we'll come back to discuss the next segment. Remember, the topic is business ideas that you can put into action right away that do not need any capital, or they need a very small capital, but you'll be able to earn money. So reminder, please ensure you've subscribed to our YouTube channel, Financial Wellness with Sheila Mboga, as well as follow us on our social media pages: Facebook, Financial Wellness with Financial Wellness Center, as well as Instagram, Financial Wellness Center, the same with LinkedIn and Twitter. So I'll see you in the next episode.